Citroen has finally updated the Basalt with a whole host of features, and a lot of them are inside. So we're going to get straight to that. The range is part of the X series that we saw earlier with the C3. This is the Basalt X series. Now, outside things don't really change. The only actual difference is the fog lights, which are now LED units. But as you can see, the rest of the car remains the same. And that's no bad thing, frankly. I mean, this Basalt does look quite funky and grabs a lot of attention. And the same goes with this range. But let's take a quick walk around and jump straight in, because that's where there's a massive change. So at the rear too, things remain the same. But this is where you know this is the new X range. So you have got the badging there, Basalt X. And yeah, the other bits, of course, stay the same. I love these winged tail lights here. This lovely deep recess that you can see carries on from the earlier Basalt, and of course everything else, like you have these little bulges here which cleverly hide the hinges. You've got the shark fin antenna, this nice swooping tailgate, and then the Citroen Chevron logo right there. And of course the boot space remains the same, quite large, 470 liters. One thing I wish did change on the exteriors though is this little keyhole and the handles that are still here. But now you do have a proximity sensor, so if the key is in your pocket, all you have to do is just lift the handle and the door will open. Now at the rear, space was never an issue, and as you can see here, there is still legroom with the seat pushed back and reclined as well. Also, what stays from the earlier car is this handy little adjustable lip here, so you can have under thigh support now, customized to how you'd like it. Pretty handy and nice to see that carry on. Room 2, as you can see, there's ample room. I've got a little over 5 fingers gap to my head here. I'm 5'8" for reference. So yeah, despite the slightly swooping coupe styling, it does not really hamper your headroom. So like I said, the biggest change is on the insides, and that's the biggest area that it needed the change. And I'm really happy to say that Citroen has finally not held back, because first of all, there's an all-new dashboard. They haven't just changed the colors or things like that. The dashboard itself is an all-new unit. As you can see, that earlier rounded shaped AC vent area is now changed. There's a nice slick looking unit here. They've used a lovely bronze shade over here. It's a layered dash texturing here. This is a soft, nice leatherette finish. Carries on, of course, over here and onto the doors as well. So feels really nice and premium, looks really nice and premium, and that's really what it needed to be. They've also, of course, spec'd it well now finally. So let's begin here. There's a 7-inch digital instrument panel here. You've got the 10-inch earlier, the 10.25-inch touchscreen that carries on, but we've got a 360-degree camera as well. So that's some good handy equipment. That's optional, of course. You do have to pay more for that, but I'm sure a lot of owners and a lot of you would do that. Now up here, this is a automatic inner rear view mirror, auto dimming. That's another nice handy feature to see. The steering wheel, we've got buttons here for cruise control, so you get cruise control as well with the new Basalt X, and you can set the speed as well here. Another big feature that I am really happy to see are the seats. These are ventilated, the front 2 seats, and I guess you would probably have a look at the button somewhere down here. So yeah, the ventilated seats as well, handy feature addition. And as you can see, since we're on the seats, the upholstery too has changed. Citroen have always been really good with their design, and that carries on here. There's a lovely 3 different shades used, and it works really nice and well. You've got the dark gray, almost black leatherette area down here. You've got this little khaki color here and a tan top with the Citroen logo embossed there. Looks very nice and classy. So like I said, that's the new insides, a big upgrade. What do you think? Of course, let us know down in the comments. And of course, there's also on this side here, you can't see that, but there's a start stop button too. So that's really nice to see. Earlier you just had a key. Well, we've got the start stop button now as well. So that's another nice addition. And of course, the biggest addition also is what Citroen says is India's first onboard for a car conversational voice assistant. They call it Kara. Let's try out Kara right away. So, hey Kara, I have a flight at 5 today in the evening. What time should I leave from here, and do we have enough fuel for the journey?
Your fuel level is at about 37.5%. which gives you an estimated range of 27 kilometers. That should be enough to reach the airport, but you might want to fuel up later for the return. Since your flight is at 5 p.m. and traffic can be unpredictable, I'd suggest leaving around 2:30 p.m. to be on the safe side. Let me know if you'd like me to set a reminder or anything else.
No, thanks. So yeah, there you see
Sure,
it.
no worries. If anything else comes up, just give me a shout.
Yeah, as you can see, very proactive. But what it did right there was it's not just a phone-based AI checking traffic, but it's also checking the car, your location and traffic, and giving you the whole context. So the fuel level, the distance from where we are, does all of that, and it's pretty clever. So yeah, that's the new digital assistant, which Citroen says has been developed fully in India, and they claim knows a hell of a lot. Also works in Hindi as well. And here you'll notice the lovely ambient lighting throwing this lovely glow on this little pattern here. Looks really nice and classy. Like I was saying, finally the interiors look and feel really nice and premium. Okay, now in terms of powertrains, those carry on unchanged as before, and that's a good thing because you've got a wide choice in the sense that you've got a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder naturally aspirated unit, develops 82 horsepower, and that comes with both a manual gearbox, and then you've got a turbocharged version where you get 100 horsepower with a manual gearbox, and there's an automatic too, and that has 110 horsepower. So those carry on, and that's something really nice to see as well. So that's all that's new on the Basalt X. Prices, we have them right here. Go up from 7.95 to 12.89 for the fully loaded version that you just saw us go all around. What do you think about the car? Does Citroen finally have it now to compete with the rest in the Indian market? Let us know down in the comments. And of course, stay tuned to the Autocar India channel. Hey Kara, which is India's oldest and most successful automobile magazine?
India's oldest and one of the most successful automobile magazines is Autocar India. It's been around for decades and is highly respected for its in-depth reviews and coverage of the automotive industry. Let me know if you'd like to know anything else.
No, thanks. So, yep, it is definitely clever. It definitely knows its stuff.